Welcome to this video on using the Eqolines extension. In this video we're going to show you how to use the Route Optimisation offering. So for Route Optimisation we need 3 source sheets. Typically in this example we're going to show using a small goods vehicle from your home location. You then go to a pickup location, typically a depot where you'll go and pick the orders up. And then finally we need to fill in the final sheet, which is the waypoints. So these are all the final delivery locations. And also in this video we will show you how to change the parameters to ascertain whether you can complete these orders within a certain time and show you the value of using Route Optimisation. So each of these 3 data sheets have been connected to in a new Tableau workbook, and I've set up 3 new sheets here. When you bring in the points, what you need to do is ensure that each one is a data table, and in order to make a data table we need to change the latitudes and longitudes to dimension and discrete. So for each one of these I'm going to go dimension and discrete, and now we have our first data table. Let's do the same thing on the second table, so dimension, discrete. So this from the pickup pace, and then for the final waypoints we will also switch these. So that's the prep work done for the data sources. Now we can go onto the dashboard and we will bring each one of these in, but we'll hide it behind the scenes. So you literally pick each one up, drag it across, doesn't matter where, and then just close it using the small arrows. So ensuring that all 3 are ticked and they're hidden and they're in this data sheet here. Now we can go to our extension. I'm going to make that tiled, bring that across. Now we can pick up the .trix file. So we bring that into the extension here. And this will take us through to the landing page. Once on the landing page I get several offerings. There are the videos, documents or demo workbooks, including this one, that enable me to do this, or I can click to get my trial license key. Once you have that key, you can put it into the box here. You will need 2 if you're using the free version. If you apply for the paid version, you will only need the 1 which goes in the mandatory box at the top here. I can then start configuration, and the one that we're interested in is Route Optimisation. So I can select if it's small goods vehicle, heavy goods vehicle. For this demo we're going to use small. We're going to start off with 1 vehicle. We'll increase that later on in the video to show you how that changes. And also, do I want rush hour on or off? I'll leave it off for the time being. So the first data sheet is the home location, and I'm going to map into those 3 columns that we created, that data table. Second one is the warehouse location. Now where it asks for average pickup duration, this is how long you want to allocate to go in and pick up all those orders. So I'll put in 20 minutes to get us started. Again, that can change as we go on to the parameter stage and the final screen. I'm going to click this because we are going to bring in that secondary sheet, that depot, which has a different location. And on there, that's connected into the second sheet. Well, I will map in the location, the latitude, and the longitude. So that's the depot, the location, the latitude, and the longitude. Now I'll ask you for the waypoint details. So the average delivery duration is this: how long are you giving your driver to do the delivery? So he's got to do, how long do you allocate for him to find, once he's found it, to park up, drop off and get back to his van. I'm going to allocate this driver 5 minutes per drop off, and again we can change that going forward. So the overall total time for the window for the deliveries, again, what do you want to allocate within a certain threshold? You're giving him 90 minutes. Can those 8 deliveries be made within that time? The final destination sheet is those final waypoints that we need to connect into. So as before, we will just map each of the 3 columns accordingly. So we have that. We can then select our map tile in the background. We feel best to show this. Can change default colors, and we'll keep the toolbar settings. Now we can generate the route optimization. Let's maximize this by changing fixed size to automatic. Now look at this, we can see that 1.1 is our home location, 2 was where the depot was, where we went to pick up those 8 deliveries, and then the rest of the numbers are the waypoints for delivery. Now if I look on the left, it's telling me that 2 were reachable and 6 were unreachable based on the times that we gave. So from 2 here, it was delivery 3 and 4 were reachable, but given the times we had, these ones, which was 5, 6, 7 and 8, are actually out of time. So using, I can open up the parameter toolbox here on the side. So let's change this. We only gave 1 vehicle. What happens if I want to actually introduce 2 vehicles without changing the times? I can hit submit. That will go away, recalculate. And using 2 vehicles, I can now see that we're actually reaching 4, but there are still 4 unreachable. Those 4 unreachables are highlighted with the red dot. We now have the yellow line, this yellow-green line indicating 1 vehicle and the blue line indicating the 2nd vehicle. What I will do here now is I may give some extra time for picking up those orders. Let's make that half an hour, and I'll increase the driver's allocated drop-off time to 8 minutes. And the overall time that I'll give to the 2 drivers to be able to make all 8 deliveries is at 2 hours, 120 minutes. So let's submit that using that increased time.